2nd through the 6th.
July 2nd is the NATO flag raising ceremony in the morning. But after that, nothing.
But you're staying here in the area.
As far as I'm aware.
Do you wanna come to my house and help take care of kitties and a chicken, and some chickens?
Where you guys going?
Where y'all going?
We gotta go to Minnesota.
Minnesota. Oh no. Sure.
Why are you going to Minnesota?
Or even if it's just like getting up, coming in the morning and then,
You just want to have a bunch of their salads that aren't really a salad?
Minnesota salad is our really salad. I love her. You know she's a classically trained opera singer.
I'm not surprised she's got a vibe to her.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, why are you going to Minnesota?
Oh, buddy.
because we were invited for their big summer 4th of July bash that his family throws every year.
Right.
So,
All right. This
No,
one's
I
going to
know.
be murder of
'cause it
a
was-
marine biologist.
ways away from my parents, and
Yeah.
my sister's out of town that same weekend, so.
Yeah, it's really coming down now.
Oh my gosh, when I was going to Harry T's,
Uh-huh.
With a hairy teeth?
well, yes,
Oh, okay. That's very nice for you.
Harris Teeter.
Gotcha.
It was pouring.
Well, I'm going to be driving sober home tonight, so we're good.
Same.
Hey, you didn't bring anything, did you?
No.
Intentionally, or because you thought I had something?
It's, what? Well, no, intentionally, because it's this whole move.
Oh my god! There's parts.
There's 2 parts. Ooh.
Oh, God.
You got 2 parts this time.
God. Mega
Is this
cool.
harder or something? Like, did I accidentally get another version up and be like, oh god?
Yeah.
Or it's going to take us 30 minutes to get the password to get into things anyway.
Yeah, right? That's
Valid.
usually.
This one is 4 out of 5.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the other ones were.
3.
Were they?
I think so.
Well, we did several, so it's time to move up to 4 anyway then, huh? Do you have a pen? Sorry.
Did you?
Ah, it's trash. Thank you. Okay.
We even have tape this time.
Wild. You alright? You all out of breath? And...
She did just fly up a flight of stairs, you
Oh,
know.
that's right, you're right. You're right. You wanna see my babies? Ooh!
Are we talking the kids you take care of, or are we
My
talking?
corner.
Is it trying?
Yeah, it's definitely your cable.
Okay.
Look at my babies!
There.
They look like the Umbrella Academy.
I don't know why that's
That's funny.
Why all black?
Of course.
The only thing that that is different is they all don't have the little short pants.
Internal memo.
That would be a really funny Halloween costume.
That would be.
I'm concerned. Did you catch that there's 2 parts to this one?
Oh God,
Yeah, I know.
we're gonna be here forever.
Especially with the way we talk.
Joseph, do you want a beer or anything?
I'm okay, honey, thank you.
I have some white wine. It's not chilled, but
Ugh.
We have ice.
No, I'm okay for the moment. I'm still
You're
kind
still-
of icky,
yeah.
so I'm not trying to.
you're,
And I have to
you're
go.
still recovering.
I have to proctor an SOL tomorrow morning, so. You know. So I'm like, maybe I shouldn't, like, you know.
I guess should we just do part 1 and then open part 2?
I would assume.
I wanted to make sure we were all in agreement that we didn't want all
Oh.
everything open.
No, because then it might we might spoil part 1.
It's true.
you that's messing with the candle? This is not like that.
Like I messed with it today, like just now.
Oh, no, there's like very, very like straight, narrow lines in the candle.
No.
Is this
Oh,
one
that's a
pushed-
cat. That's a cat.
No, I know, that's why I was like asking, I was like, could have been the cats messing with it?
It's definitely.
It's the ghost.
We don't like to speak about it.
There's no ghost.
You know who else says that? Ghost.
have ghosts.
We have this,
Okay.
but we have the house staged.
I staged their house when they moved in.
Before we moved a single piece of furniture. Right?
How many pieces do you have? Stefan, do you only have 2?
1, 2.
I have 3.
I also have 3.
You all 3 right.
4.
Oh, you got 4?
I'm special.
Give me one more.
No.
Give me one of yours. Give me your social media feed.
Social media.
The one on the back. Keep it feed.
There you go.
There you go.
Grandma's gotta read the newspaper.
Well, then you got your glasses. All right, let's see here. Trudy Earnhardt,
Earnhardt?
and Marie.
Dale.
A Marine.
Ray
biologist.
Dale, Ray Dale.
Did you hear about Cottage?
The one that shit, like, died?
Yeah.
Yeah. He used to live at the top of the West End. I've waited on him.
Isn't that crazy?
Like, wait here.
Unfortunately, the first one.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. A marine biologist in Brisbane, Australia, has been found dead with a bullet wound to the head.
Australia?
Found dead, bullet wound to the head.
Not a GSW.
Here. Do that.
Modus operandi.
Hey, there's a chair there. Should you just snort?
Yes.
Victim. Okay, why is one uppercase and one lowercase?
I don't know, that's just how I write. Like, you'll see my paragraphs, and some letters are uppercase that are just not the first word in sentences, and others are like, I don't know.
I do that too.
Okay, so it's
My
not
apps
just
are
me.
lowercase.
So do
I
I,
spell
and my
Trudy.
kids
Is
make
it
fun of it.
Trudy? Is that what I heard?
Yeah. Trud Y.
Let me read this now.
Trudy.
What's her last name?
Earnhardt
E-R.
HARDT.
Oh, it is, but Ray Dale.
Is
Ray
it
Dale.
D again, right?
DT.
Yeah, DT.
Hard it.
Okay, what did I say? Time of death, date of death, cause of death,
Is GSW.
To the head.
found, cause of death, GSW, to the noggin.
Mm-hmm.
The head.
I wanted you to write noggins. She go write noggins.
Is noggin with 2 G's?
Yes.
D's?
G's.
Girl, I heard you say D.
Sir, look
I
in front
heard
of
you
you.
say D, and I was like, the bitch, what?
Is that how you spell noggin?
I?
It's
I don't think I've ever seen the word noggin written.
Noggin.
Hey Siri. How do you spell noggin?
Noggin.
Iron.
N-O-G-G-I-N.
A person's head to hit
Yeah,
him
my
squarely
shirt's
on the
fast.
noggin.
Mm-hmm.
Noggin.
To listen to Apple Music,
Shut the fuck up!
you need to accept the latest privacy agreement.
That's an S. Hold up, there we go.
Hey, her colleague, Dave Herman, was also found dead in the ocean a few weeks earlier.
That's why there's 2 parts, maybe.
Yeah,
Son of a
we just
bitch.
put him on this. side
Okay.
right here.
1.
Courtney, did you just shit yourself?
No.
She's farted a lot since I've been here.
I did
I'm
borrow that.
concerned about her bowels. What's his name?
His name is Dave Herman.
Her man. So is it actually spelled
yeah,
like it too?
Herman.
I wonder if he is actually her man.
It is her colleague, but he was found dead in the ocean a few weeks earlier. I wouldn't say that was cause of death, but that was where.
Yeah. Cause of death. Watch them not give a profile on him and not care about him. No, I'm writing all this for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
In ocean. Okay.
Alright, Trudy's brother, Ben, has been arrested and is the prime suspect in the case.
Of his death or her death?
Just
In the case.
the
Okay.
case. Trudy's brother. Okay.
Oh, worst handwriting.
The evidence has been collected for you. It's your job to work out whether Ben is the killer or if someone else is responsible for the murder. Your mission is simple. Eliminate as many of the suspects as possible so that we can find the killer or killers and bring them to justice. As the lead detective working on this case, your aim is to blah, 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 blah.
I don't think it says that.
It's just the instructions. There's nothing like,
Nothing additional.
Specific.
mm-mm.
Nothing
Oh,
specific.
he's cute.
He's not real.
That's AI.
Well, yes.
I mean, AI can be hot as fuck these days
how
though.
many
Yes.
Especially the book talk AI.
I know.
You're like, I shouldn't feel this way.
Or like the stupid little reel shorts that they have that pop up through
Dude,
Facebook
I
and everything.
refuse to watch those because they piss me off. They're always so ridiculous.
I know, but like watching them like walk around and they're like,
And all of them are apparently like werewolf alpha looking to mate.
not all of them.
I feel like most of them.
Your algorithm's showing.
Like this bitch reads a lot of fantasy.
Algorithm showing.
Alright, let's see here. You know, we didn't get any like login, did we? Oh, you should do the internal memo.
Okay. Internal memo, Brisbane Police Department. To Detective Inspector P.L. Ayers. I'm assigning you a new case. Miss Trudy Earnhardt was found in her office at the University of Brisbane during the night of the 19th of April by a university security guard.
Let me just put out that we're Detective P.L. Ayers.
Players.
I mean, I thought that was kind of.
That's a good one.
In her university office on the 19th of April. That's the time of death.
Motherfucker.
T, just change the T. Oh.
That's alright. Because then I'd have to do it over here. It's fine. April 19th. Because I'm American, damn it.
Merca.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Okie dokie.
She had been shot and was already dead by the time the security guard found her. Detective Inspector Barry Wolf took the case originally, with Miss Earnhardt's brother Ben Earnhardt quickly becoming his prime suspect. Wolf's conclusion fit the character of Mr. Earnhardt, who already has a checkered past involving several years in prison. Wolf had reasonable suspicion to detain Earnhardt for questioning, but time is now running out before we can have to either formally charge him or let him go. So far, Mr. Earnhardt has said very little to the police. He's pled innocent and that he was with Neptune on the night of the crime. That's in quotations. But we haven't yet been able to prove whether this alibi is true or not. After that, he refused to speak to the police any further and wrote a letter to a defense attorney requesting representation. Security screening couldn't find anything wrong with it, so we allowed it to be sent along, but we made a photocopy just in case it proved useful to the investigation. Wolf today called in sick with food poisoning. Normally I wouldn't reassign a case like this, but if Wolf did make a mistake then we have to rectify it as soon as we can. So it's up to you to see if you can use this new information to provide Mr. Earnhardt an alibi, namely where he was at the time of the murder. And if you can find anyone who can testify that this is the truth. My advice would be to see if you can discover who this Neptune person is, assuming it's a person. Do
Might be
keep
a
in mind
racetrack.
that it's possible there were other people who might have wanted to see Miss Earnhardt dead. Additional evidence can be found in your webmail. It can be accessed here at the stupid little thingy that we have. Wolf requested some information from archives, so it might be astute to check it out.
Okay.
It is www.brisbane CPF.com. Okay. And it is Ayers at Brisbane CPF.com. Password. Ayers.
Oh, it gives us the password?
Yeah, this time.
Because they're like, we're doing 2 parts, we're gonna make it easier for you this time. To get in 200.
I would just like to note that this newspaper was my birthday.
Oh.
You were meant to get it then.
Time of death according to the
Doesn't
coroner's report is between 1900 and 2000.
Okay.
So between 7 and 8.
Okay.
Alright, what'd you find in the middle page, Natalie?
There's a after-hours record by Brisbane University Security, a BCPF Intel, a key card log by Security Pal Level, a gun registration to Sally, or from Sally, John Agnew, Officer Agnew, University Security Report, a team admin for the Marine Biology Department, Jimmy from events, there's an events at TNT, and then fraud prevention. Munboo.
Okay, so just so we know, according to the coroner's report, she was shot directly right here in the forehead, and the trajectory indicates that she was either sitting and the individual was standing and shot her at close range, or she was leaned slightly forward while standing and was shot. So most likely seated position.
Does it say her height?
It says 168 centimeters. So just something to file for that. And estimated time of death, like I said, between 19 and 2000 on the 19th
The 19th of.
April. So the day, same time, day she was gone.
Okay, on the 18th of April 2019, Miss Trudy Earhart reported she had received a mysterious parcel addressed to her office at the University of Brisbane. Inside the parcel was nothing but a keychain with a small replica of a bullet attached. The parcel had no return address. She believed the keychain to be a death threat, but was unsure who it had been sent by. We told Miss Earhart, excuse me, we would look into the matter and get back to her when we had more information. We sent the bullet to be examined by forensics to see if they could garner any clues. We'll update when we have any further information. Does anybody have the forensics report from the keychain?
I do not have a forensics report from the
And
keychain.
that's the University Police report.
It's the city of Brisbane, not the university.
Okay, so still it is the police. And what day did she make that report?
The day before she died, the 18th of May, or excuse me, 18th of April.
And Amazon drop shippers.
Right. Show Miss Eleanor Morgan.
And I have 2 letters from Ben.
Okay.
Oh, the worst. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, bitch. So there was a note recovered from Ben Earnhardt's residence by Brisbane Police. It's dated April 19th, so the day she died. To whoever will find this note, I'm meeting, quote, Neptune tonight. My sister organized a meeting with this person, but she had to stay at the university to catch up on some marking or something. So she's sending me to meet Neptune instead. I'm guessing this meeting is something to do with her dead friend who drowned that she keeps insisting was murdered. Apparently this Neptune person can't reveal their real name for some reason. Who knows, question mark. Maybe it's the Greek, when it crossed out, Roman god of the seas. Stranger things have happened. Anyways, this whole thing sounds incredibly shady, so I'm writing this note. So that's just, I'm kidnapped. It's supposed to, I guess, be so if, but it's a weird letter. I'm kidnapped. People will know what has happened to me. I'm taking my GPS locator so you can find me if I go missing. Ben Earnhardt. I guess P.S. You're reading this. Oh, if you're reading this, ignore all that. Neptune was not a kidnapper or anything like that. We met in a cage on Cafe on Park Road. She refused to tell me her real name, but did say it was something close, and that she was mightier than the sword, probably some sort of word game, like that ABCD, or ABC equals ECD thing. She also made sure to wear her sweatshirt hood down over her face so I couldn't see what she looked like. I do recall a logo with coral and bubbles on it with the word staff underneath. She didn't stay long, but she did give me an envelope addressed to Trudy to pass on to her.
Who's got the envelope?
Coral and Bubbles, that's the Brisbane Aquarium.
Okay. So it's a woman who works for the Brisbane Aquarium. So homie, Dave dies and is found in the ocean. Trudy
She thinks it's
insists
murder.
that he was murdered.
I
And
thought he was found weeks later though.
No, he was found weeks before.
Oh, okay, alright.
so she thinks he's murdered and has her brother Ben meet up with this person, Neptune, who she believes might know something about the murder.
Yeah.
But what, she said she didn't know anything?
She said she gave her this envelope,
Well,
but other than that, would not give her real name.
Okay.
The aquarium manager's name is Sarah Wright. Attempted break-in at the Brisbane Aquarium. Police were called to the Brisbane Aquarium yesterday after security guards reported signs of a break-in shortly after 1 a.m. Guard Terry Pell heard sounds in the east wing of the aquarium and went to investigate. Police detectives at the scene believe the burglars panicked and fled before they had a chance to steal anything. Aquarium manager Sarah Wright said, "It's a huge relief that all our creatures are safe and sound and nothing was stolen. Our thanks go out to Terry for protecting the aquarium and all the animals who live within it."
So,
is it WRIGHT?
Yes.
but remember, she refused to tell me her real name, but did say it was something close, and that she was mightier than the sword.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have the, like a forensic or like a scientist a researcher that is by the name of Penelope Muntz. The pen is mightier than the sword.
Oh.
Okay, tell me
But
about,
close to Neptune.
first, tell me how to
Well,
spell
pen is-
Penelope.
P-N,
P-N?
P-E-N.
P-E-N.
E-L-O-P-E, and then last name is Muzz with 2 D's.
Is it a Z or an S?
S.
Who is this person?
So I can read this here so you guys get the so alternative health clinics that offer jellyfish cures will have to close after changes to legislation make curing methods illegal. The clinics have faced much controversy in recent days after their cures involving jellyfish venom were brought to light. Health experts have dubbed the methods quackery and pseudoscience, and have been campaigned to tighten legal loopholes that allow the clinics to operate. Today, the proposal to legalize medical procedures involving jellyfish was voted into law. Trudy Earhart, who campaigned for the change in the law, so she campaigned to make it illegal, says, "I'm glad to see the government making the right decision. These clinics were taking advantage of vulnerable people, putting profit ahead of the lives and safety of their customers, and they had to be stopped. These so-called cures were doing more harm than good, so it's excellent that these practices have been legalized to prevent further injury and death to innocent Australians."
Oh.
And the next one here is, meanwhile, Penelope Muntz, whose clinic is now no longer allowed to continue offering its range of jellyfish cures, said, The future is looking very bleak, that's for sure. Our whole business operation has been completely destroyed. People like to portray us as evil, that we deserve what's coming to us. All we were doing was trying to run an honest business, offering hope to those left disillusioned with the health service. What was that so wrong? This is all just proof that the elites have it in for us little guys, and will do anything it takes to silence anyone who dares to challenge their so-called wisdom. It's rotten behavior in this day and age. When questioned what she was going to do now that the laws have changed, Muds responded, I really don't know. Miss Earhart had her know what's best friends have completely destroyed my whole business. Maybe I'll go find work in a comb factory or something.
It's very specific.
So, let's also note that some top story is on the thing. I don't know if it's meant to like
Yeah,
just be, you know.
because they've done that.
Yeah, so it says, dog rescues man struggling in open water, and then school closed after burst water pipe floods classrooms. So if we have a suspect that goes to a school and is like, no, I was at school.
Yeah. Crime scene report. I arrived on scene at 22:40, so that's when, that's right. We want this switch because this is in Australia. Okay, so yeah, April
I did the
19th.
same thing earlier. I was like, wait,
I was like,
there's no 18th month.
I was like, what is happening? Oh, okay. So, like we said, time of death was between 1900 and 2000. According to this, here I'm seen at 22:40, so 10:40. Jonathan Agnew, a security guard at the university, found the body during his rounds around 22:15 that day and called the police. The room was the victim's second floor office, which she had formerly shared with the recently deceased colleague. The victim, marked in the red circle in the diagram below, directly behind her own desk.
Isn't brownies and cake and cookie?
It's brookie. There's other ones there.
I know.
I got some glazed balls.
I'll take some glazed balls.
Of course you will.
Was at her desk. Victim was slumped back in her chair, one bullet to the forehead. There was no exit wound on the other side of the head or damage to the chair or wall behind her.
Hold on, say that again.
Sorry.
There was no damage to the chair or the wall behind her.
Basically, the bullet was still in her brain.
Sure.
There was no exit wound.
That would be lovely if did they say there was no exit wound?
They did not mention it, but there's no exit wound marked here either.
Gotcha.
You see the bullet is actually,
Oh yeah, I mean, it can't exit if it's still there.
exactly. Exactly. Statements taken from those on campus suggest that a silencer was used since there were no mentions of hearing gunshots at any point in the evening. The room was in darkness and we presume the culprit turned off the lights to make people believe that no one was there. There didn't seem to be any sign of struggle. Apart from the blood seeping into the carpet under the victim's chair, the room was not in any state of disarray. As there are no marks on the window, we believe the culprit came in through the door and acted quickly. On the victim's lap was a pad of paper with her pen nearby on the floor. Written on the pad was the name of the victim's brother. We believe the victim's chair was tucked underneath her desk and the victim's lap was obscured by the modesty panel. The culprit did not notice this. So, had a pad of paper with her brother's name, but she was slid under so she didn't see the pad of paper. Yeah, that's the one thing.
That's too easy. I'm not buying that. That's too easy. That it could have been her brother.
Yeah, I don't think it is either.
I have after-hours records from the university. As requested, please find the entry records for everyone who visited the university buildings after hours. Keith from security, as you're aware, your colleagues found a scratched access card on the floor during their investigations. Unfortunately, it was in such bad state, the barcode wasn't readable by the scanning system, so I was unable to confirm who it belonged to. They took it as evidence anyways. I should have told the investigators that students are still able to gain access by manually typing their student number into the access keypads. They can just press the door release button to exit. No need to scan themselves out.
Ugh.
So,
Should we put the security guard's name down as a suspect?
Do we not have like the suspect list?
This one doesn't have one.
Oh, interesting.
The last one didn't have one either.
okay, we've got a lot of people in there between like right before in the 18 mark. And then in
Any
the
of
19
the
mark.
names that we've already seen?
There are no names, there's just codes.
Oh, fuck me.
No thanks.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Have you said students can just type their,
They need to code the scan to get in, but they can just,
But
they
they
don't need
can
it to
type
get
their
out.
code in to get in.
Right.
They don't need a key card to get in. They just need the
Their
Okay.
student code.
Yeah. Dear Detective P.L. Ayers, I sent this to Detective Wolf last week, but as the case is with you now, I thought you should have it. I had the vague feeling I had heard the name Trudy Earnhardt before, so I looked through the archives and this came up. About 15 years ago, Veronica Johnson and Pauline Flint were on trial for murder. Flint had killed someone and Johnson helped her dump the body in the ocean in the dead of night. Could they have gotten away with it? Well, there was no evidence to point it back to them, except that somebody had seen them push the body overboard. Trudy Earnhardt and Dave Herman, both marine biologists at the University of Brisbane. They said they were doing research on the nocturnal patterns of some weird fish. They had kept their boat's lights off as to not disturb the fish, but they had infrared night vision goggles so they could work in the dark. So when they saw someone who appeared to be pushing a body overboard, being model citizens, they made sure to tell the police. Later, when the case went to trial, they were called to testify. In the end, the jury decided Flint and Johnson were guilty. The judge gave Pauline 15 years and Johnson got slightly less. See attached. And that's Sam Snowden from Intelligence. I mean, Flint got 15 years, Johnson got 13 years. This happened in 2003.
Will it be out? Cause it's 2019.
Hold on.
I like this one.
Pauline Flint and what was the other person? Veronica Johnson.
No, it was Veronica Johnson and Pauline Flint.
That
That's what you just said.
I thought you said Pauline Johnson. Okay, whatever.
I look over at Joseph like, what?
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Yeah, it's 2019. So Johnson would have gotten out by now.
No.
But
Yeah,
Flint is still in?
hold on.
Cause that,
In Lakeland?
with the shitty drinking water?
Yeah, Flint.
Ah!
Did they ever solve that?
No.
It was a great talking point for politicians.
Fucking hated this country. Okay, so Pauline Flint is still in
I'm
prison?
sure they've done something about it, I
Okay, hold on.
know.
Okay.
On the local level. Huh?
In his email, this Sam Snowden guy says about 15 years ago, Veronica Johnson and Pauline Flint were on trial for murder.
Right.
Flint, okay, never mind. Yeah. Okay. I got it fucked up. But yeah,
Okay.
Johnson is 13 years, Flint was 15.
Okay. So
Okay.
Johnson.
Is
would be
Pauline, so Pauline's out as well then, if he says about 15 years ago, does that mean she's already out then?
So the murder happened in 2003,
Yeah,
and then the date of death is April 19th, 2019.
What was the date of incarceration?
They didn't have a date of
I think
incarceration.
they probably weren't gonna go that detailed, but you just assume they were jailed in 2003.
It was a murder.
I mean, it, on 2/7/04, they were found guilty.
Yeah, they'd both be out by now.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So far we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 suspects. And usually they give us 6.
So the letter
Yes.
that was passed over to the brother.
From possibly Sarah Wright.
Correct.
Neptune.
Neptune.
Question mark.
Or Penelope Mud. It could also be Penelope Mud, because the pen is mightier than the sword.
It could be.
Is in fact not a letter,
But
a
a
picture.
photo.
And the picture is extremely dark. It is of someone who's tied to a chair. One person looming over and another person seems to be doing something to the tied person's feet. It might be some form of torture.
Or
Or
sexual.
kink. This is what we're best. Yeah, and he's got a bag over his head too. So
I like to read.
You
I think
like
this
when
would
your wife
transfer
reads.
over to like a.
You would think. No.
Shut your fucking face, asshole.
Wow. That's kind of like.
I can't tell about the guy doing the kinky torture, but the one standing by looks like a man.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's three
it
people.
looks like
Yeah.
he's holding on to like forceps. Are they called forceps with the little
Mhm.
teeth at the end?
With the prongs.
Prongs, yeah. He looks like he's holding those, but that seems to indicate that he would be doing some kind of like maybe like
Medical examination.
yeah
or something.
like
Or
soap,
jellyfish poison.
jellyfish poison or. See, I thought
Like
about doing that.
Penelope.
I thought about doing that, but then I was like, I'm gonna look like an idiot with the flashlight. Like, oh, it's not lighting up the road.
Hold on. Hold on, get his
You're
glass
gonna
on.
around his nose.
Looks like two dudes,
It does kind of look like two dudes.
three dudes, all in a small room. One's tied up.
Yeah, they're both definitely dudes.
But are they all consenting?
But
Have they established a safe word?
one's missing a hand.
What? Is it
AI?
missing or just behind something?
No, it's definitely missing a hand.
The guy looming over?
No, this guy's definitely missing a hand.
Okay.
Fuck you.
What?
So,
Okay, I have a keycard log. As requested, please see the attached security log for the time you requested. I'm rubbish with computers. I was only able to extract the employee numbers, not their names. Maybe I don't have the right clearance level. Anyway, the employee numbers include the employee's unique payroll number, followed by their date of birth, day, month, year. Not sure if this helps, question mark? And it's literally a list of people who went in and out.
And we know the employee is their date of birth.
The
Date.
last six
I think
is
it's
their
a
date of birth.
needle.
And this is
It
for
looks
the
like a
night
needle.
of the murder?
Yes, between 18 and 2100
Okay.
for
So.
the staff
what-
entry and exit to Chancery and Drucker, the Sky Point building.
Okay, so this is, we have one list of the student numbers and then now this is the list of the staff numbers.
Yep.
that Came in and out of that building. What's the name of the Sky Point building? Is that this one?
Yeah.
Okay, it does not say that her office building is Sky Point, but we assume it is for those. We kind of have to give us the codes for a different building. Okay, let's see here. Potatoes Battery. Interesting. Let me see, is that? Oh, Potato Battery is a band.
A what?
A band. Like.
I'm sorry, how'd that go again? What are you fucking playing the flute?
You should know this! Aren't you a musician?
Yes.
Is that how you play?
It's a very tiny ukulele. I thought she was gonna sniff the marker. Does it smell like home? Like what?
I'm sniffing my Mexican perfume.
No. Good save, good save.
Holy shit! Trix has a. This is a tweet. It's 2019, so it's still a tweet, right?
Yes.
Yes,
What is it? What on X? What do they call it? Not a tweet.
it's an X.
That's a comment, I guess. I don't know.
A
It's
post.
Or
It's-
form.
Yeah. Anyone?
Specifically child porn.
Hey!
Anyone know what the best way to kill a marine biologist is? Asking for a friend.
Who said that?
Her name is Trix LeBlanc.
Easy.
She was letting everyone earlier know that Potato Battery is playing at this one location, and she's hoping she can count on everybody's support. Another message from her says, any new BrizU students unfortunate enough to get Trudy, my condolences. She better sleep with one eye open. Seriously, I mean it. Trudy, don't think I've forgotten what you did.
Okay.
Oh damn.
So, oh, Trudy. No, never mind, that's her. Okay. Alright, so this girl plays the drum in Potato Battery. And okay, so this isn't even the same day that so this is not an alibi then. April 15th, this person who's pissed off at Trudy was playing drums for the Potato Battery
And threatened Trudy.
and threatened Trudy. Who is Trix LeBlanc?
Here's this. Having familiarized ourselves with the news articles relating to Ms. Earnhardt, it's clear that her involvement in the protection of jellyfish may have upset some heavy hitters. In particular, I referenced the scoop from Brisbane Chronicler on the 31st of January.
Mm-hmm.
We've done some digging and it transpires that a handgun was recently registered by Mr. Thomas Bartholomew Drucker of Chancery and Drucker. We're having the registration paperwork sent over to us shortly. That's who the Sky thing is.
Repeat that, I'm sorry. Who, what?
In particular, I referenced the scoop from the Brisbane Chronicle on the 31st of January. We've done some digging. It transpires that a handgun was recently registered by a Mr. Thomas Bartholomew Drucker of Chancery and Drucker, which is what that Sky building, where Chancery and Drucker is inside the Sky building.
Oh, so it's not her office?
No.
Okay. And what's his name?
Just put T. Drucker. Thomas Drucker.
From Drucker and Folk?
That's what I thought too.
Are we saying Drugger like D-R-U-G?
Like trucker, just with a D.
Like trucker, but with a D. Would you like another glazed ball?
Yes, I want some more glazed balls in my mouth.
So he purchased a gun. That's the only information we have on him.
Correct.
He has a
He has a
handgun
registered
recently
handgun.
registered. And that he works in the same building that we got a key card log from.
Alright, I got the scoop on Bellatrix.
Who's, LeBlanc?
Yeah.
Bellatrix.
Trix
Lestrange.
LeBlanc. It's Bellatrix, okay.
Trix LeBlanc. Okay, what about her?
Well, it's actually Beatrix, my bad.
Beatrix.
Okay, so there was a former student of Trudy's named Beatrix LeBlanc. She enrolled her here a few years ago, a straight A student for her first couple of years. Got on well with the other students and the lecturers, however, at the end of the third year, Beatrix handed in her dissertation project. Trudy was her dissertation tutor, so she was responsible for marking. During the marking process, Trudy became suspicious whether or not Beatrix had actually written the entire dissertation herself. It later emerged that indeed Beatrix had plagiarized her essay. She was naturally brought before a disciplinary panel. She argued that it was all a terrible coincidence and she didn't knowingly plagiarize. Well, terrible coincidence and she hadn't knowingly plagiarized anything. But the board decided otherwise and she was expelled from the university. That was the end of the last year. Expelled over plagiarization, well, it wasn't as if she had simply left the source unreferenced. This institution does not tolerate students trying to pass blah blah blah. LeBlanc knew well the penalty of sort of behavior and she paid the price for doing so.
Did it say what year that happened?
Okay, let's see. A few years ago, so what is a few? 3? Typically?
Okay, that didn't specify. Okay, because her messages started this year, so 2019, in March, April, and it just progressively just went up.
So it would have been something like 2016.
Okay. I wonder why, years later, she's suddenly bringing up.
Session.
Okay. We have a university security report. Here at the university, we have to make written logs every time we see something suspect. Here is a report you might find useful. Of course, the public aren't banned from the campus grounds. The gates are open from 6 to 6, but you have to sign in with security first. After that, you need to use your ID card. You also need an ID card to enter any of the buildings. Something about their demeanor seemed a little suspicious. This is from the date of death,
Okay.
right? Yeah. 3/14, no, March, this is from March, so March 14th, 2019, so a month before.
Okay.
And this is at 17:45. Spotted a pair of women near the McKenzie building, middle-aged, late 40s, only distinctive features, one brunette was wearing a lot of colorful bracelets, the other, a blonde, had a spider web tattoo on her arm.
Polly and Veronica.
Yep, I hadn't seen them before, and I got the impression they were members of the public. They seemed to be inspecting the building, taking photos on their phones. I noticed they seemed very interested in our security cameras in particular. When I approached them, they said they were merely admiring the architecture. The finest example of Victorian era architecture in the city, they said, or something like that. I asked to see some ID. They initially refused, but after reminding them they were on private property, they eventually complied. Veronica Johnson and Pauline Flint. I told them the campus gates shut to the public at 6. They said they knew, and I walked on. John Agnew, security. So a month prior, they were on,
They were scoping the place out.
yeah.
So the same interview that had the talk about Beatrix, says that the brother really, there's no like really any negativity between her and her brother. And it confirms that she told him that to meet with that lady, and she owed him a beer afterwards,
So that confirms about him going and seeing Neptune.
yeah.
And was this a text messages?
No, it was an actual recorded interview from the, Brisbane City Police Force.
Oh, so this is just his interview to Ben, the detective interviewing Ben.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, this is actually John Harding, the detective,
Yeah.
not the, sitting with John Harding, it's another teacher for the school, for the place that she works at, that's being interviewed.
And that she told him that she had said for brother.
Yeah, and that she owed him a beer for
Okay.
doing that.
Okay, so Trudy told this professor that
Yeah.
this was happening. Gotcha.
Does the name Paul Atkinson mean anything in any of this?
Not so far.
It reminds me of a very famous actor, but no, not really.
I've got an email to whom it may concern. In case it is of interest, we will send you a copy of the students enrolled in Trudy's behavioral ecology class. Ecology.
Oh my goodness.
It will be with you in a few days.
Did you catch something both
I know. That is not what you said.
Oh, my neck cracked.
I heard that. Okay, so, who is on that list of her students in that?
I don't have it.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it doesn't exist. And then I have an events at TNT. Hello, Jimmy here from the Toad and Tambourine events team. We had someone from your department call us earlier today looking to get a hold of me, but I was out of the office at the time. They passed on your message along with your email address. So in response to that, I can tell you that all acts went ahead as planned on the night of April 19th, 2019. Present with all supporting artists. Regarding your questions about posts on social media, I can see that some of the bands posted promotional posts on social media a week in advance. I'm guessing Trick's post made it late on the Sunday night. Or Trick's post was made late on the Sunday night, so their followers picked it up early Monday morning. It was a ticketed event after all. As for your question about the last minute change, Ben Carter stepping in for the Jack the Butch. It wasn't a last minute change in the literal sense, but I'm told he only had about 5 or so days to practice all of the songs, which is very late notice. I trust that clears things up, but do get in touch if I can be of further assistance.
Okay, so as of right now, that seems like she's got a valid alibi then.
Yes.
Because it was saying that, yes, these posts were a week ahead of time, but on the 19th at the band, she was in fact playing at the time where she was being murdered. So, I'm gonna go ahead and write this.
Did we decide if Ben gets an alibi or no?
No, because we don't, because we haven't spoken to her. He didn't even give us her name. This is our assumption of her, but we have nothing from Neptune confirming that he was there yet.
I mean, we had this letter, I don't know, he could have forged it.
Exactly, so. I agree with you, I don't think it's him, but,
It'd be way too easy.
yeah.
And then I have a fraud prevention from MUNBU Banking. We have received a letter from your department requesting
Anybody
confirmation
need
of
anything?
a
Follow up?
specific transaction made
No,
by one of your
we're good.
customers. I can confirm that the transaction at the toll road, authorization code 438581 from the account number ending in 9478, was made by an account in the name of P. Luds. Yeah.
So what is that though? Like,
I have no clue.
we have received a department requesting confirmation of specific transaction made by one of our customers, so a bank.
Uh-huh. Yeah, PUNBU Banking.
Yes, I see that, ma'am. Oh, so it's just that she hit a toll road, okay. On the night of,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Or, I don't know, it doesn't say
One night, yeah.
what night.
Interesting, okay, so.
That's everything that I have.
Hit a toll road.
Don't know anything about toll road, where it's at.
The only other thing I have is hello. We have intercepted a letter written by Ben to his police cell to his lawyer. Hello. I want to write to double underline you in much distress. I have been imprisoned of a crime I didn't commit. Maybe I should start from the beginning. My sister, Dr. Gertrude Earnhardt, Trudy to her friends, well, to everyone except important documents, really. Lecturer in marine biology at the University of Brisbane, was shot dead. She's one of the leading experts in the country on jellyfish. She's written several books and articles on the subject, but the police arrested me for the crime. I swear I'm innocent. I loved my sister. I wouldn't ever dream of killing anybody, full stop. They only think it's me because I've been in trouble with the law in the past. I'll admit, I have been naughty, double underlined, before,
The picture.
but nothing like this. Please consider this my formal request for you to defend me. I remember reading in the paper a big news event, double underlined, about how you won, double underlined, a case, and I got the guy off the hook. So I trust you'll be able to do the same for me. Please, you've got to prove my innocence, not just so I can have my freedom, double underline, but because the food in here is really quite awful. What I ate, double underline, last night did not sit well with me. There's a person who can provide my alibi. The only problem is I don't know their real name. If you can find, quote, Neptune, they'll be able to prove I wasn't at the crime scene when my sister was shot. You have the braininess, double underline, to prove my innocence. I tracked my location using a GPS locator that saved my coordinates. Web address is www.gpswiz.com and my username is Bernhardt, or Ben Earnhardt. Before, underline, you ask, I've already given you the password.
Okay, so we gotta go look up his GPS coordinates.
Uh-huh.
What's all the words that are underlined?
Yeah. 2.
Put it in your phone, baby.
Yeah, I was looking for something.
What is it? GPS.
2.
WHIZZ.com.
So what are the words that were underlined?
2 T-O. Ben. Naughty.
Naughty.
Mm-hmm.
News event with a dash between news and event. Freedom. 8 A-T-E, not the number. Braininess, BRAININSS. And the word before. I
Maybe
get-
it just likes to hide those underlined things underneath.
Yeah.
Tenati news event Freedom 8 braininess before.
Okay, you wanna try to
That
remember
would make sense.
that? No.
Can I send you your next book?
New and May.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome. Okay, let's see here.
So what was it? So 2?
2.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's a 1. Fuck me. Okay, so
Where's
after
that?
news event, there's
Okay.
WON.
WON.
Bubba, I'm fine. I can read it.
So what are we trying to decipher?
His password.
It's a very lengthy password.
Cause he just wrote a big ass letter, and then the only thing that's standing out on it is the fact that certain words he underlined twice.
Nancy?
And then he said, I already gave you the password and then underlined, right? Or something like that.
Whatever, yeah.
And if that doesn't work, try doing 1 and then a
This
new
is
one.
one is as in like won the war.
WON.
Yeah, it's WON. Oh, what?
WON.
1, okay.
Like, we won.
Okay.
I know what it is. I read the letter.
Naughty.
Naughty. Might be that kinky photo where they're doing something to his feet.
Yeah.
Is this letter the last of all the evidence
Ah.
for packet 1?
How many letters are in each word?
That's what I was just looking at.
2?
2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
7.
6, yeah.
Nine,
3.
3, 7, 3, 10, 6. That's it.
Membership number is a numerical string. What is the
The one that has news event or
Mhm.
dash?
so 3 dash
Oh, it would be 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 45.
How? EVENT.
News.
5. So between 3 and 5.
so 3 dash 5.
Oh, I thought we were.
Nope.
News? I thought
Well, news would be 4.
Oh.
That's why I said
Oh,
45. That would be the number 45.
I said new instead of news.
Nope.
Okay,
I took out the. Nope.
try changing the words, or remove the words and change 2 to 2, 1 to 1.